So, we're live. Let me check the sound. I think we're good. Yep, there it is. So, if you've not heard the news, Sony announced they're closing down the PlayStation 3 store. So, I've been wanting to go through and look to see what games I would be interested in. I'm a proponent for physical media, but some PlayStation 1 and 2 games are super expensive. And, it's like when you see something like Xenogears for, I think I got it for $9.99. And a loose copy is probably about $80 to $100, if not more. And then it makes sense. So we're gonna go and we're gonna add some stuff, and I'm just gonna add a crap ton of stuff to my cart. Arc Arena. The sad thing is, maybe I should get a PlayStation Vita, because not only are we going to lose a lot of these PS1 classics, we're also going to lose the PSP and PS Vita games as well. We'll go ahead and add that one. Psychonauts. So I don't know anything about Psychonauts. And it's like you got to check the top here where it says PS Vita, PSP, and PS3. I guess at one point you could download PS1 games to your PSP, but as far as I know, the PSP does not support that anymore. Or I guess I should say the PS3 store does not support the PSP anymore. Check out this trailer. Oh yeah, look at that 360p. This looks cool. Sonic Wings. So a lot of these games I've never heard of. So watch me buy all of these and then Sony just decides we're not going to make physical games anymore, but we're going to keep the PS3 store open. Which I feel like, I mean, they might be losing money. They're probably losing money on keeping the PS3 store open, but it's like you're a multi-billion-dollar studio. You're telling me you can't figure something out? And I suspect that when they discontinue the discs in January of 2028, I think that's going to be around the time that the PS6 is going to come out. I think the PlayStation 6 is going to come out December or November of 2027. That's my prediction. Either that or it's going to come out July of next year when this store officially shuts down. So this is cool. It kind of reminds me of the opening of Nier Automata and Galaga. I forgot to put a game in my background. I'm being silly. Speaking of games that are no longer available on the PS3, go ahead and add that one. That one looks pretty sick. Ark the Lad 3. Join Alec. Ark the Lad. Ark the Lad. If I keep repeating it, it'll just magically come to me. Oh, interesting. It looks cool. I mean, it looks right up my alley. So I love JRPGs. It looks like a good. It looks. I mean, kind of the sprites kind of remind me of what you'd see in Xenogears. So we'll add that one. Ark the Lad Dos. Sure. It's crazy the how tiny the file size is, but a lot of these games would come with like 2 or 3 discs. Even if you've never played a strategy RPG in your life, I totally pooped my pants. What? Is this game like tongue in cheek? Alright, I've not pooped my pants, but this is cool. And it's like, let's see, if I look up how much a physical copy of this would be. That's awesome. Whew. So I guess apparently it comes in like a collection. Loose would be $83. So I assume that's for all 3 games. And $159 complete in box. But yet, on the PS3 store, you get it for about $16 for all 3. Armored Core for answer. A mech game, pretty cool. I know of Armored Core for answer through a podcast I listened to called Nude Clan, where they complained about the jankiness of Armored Core for answer, which I guess is a sequel to Armored Core 4. Kane is out for vengeance. Well, I feel like the Legacy of Kane games are a no-brainer. I actually have never played the Legacy of Kane games, the Soul Reaver games, I should say. Bloody Roar. Fighting game, huh? I played the Soul Reaver demo. Like, I had one of those demo discs that you'd get in like magazines. I was never allowed to play the actual game, and it's like by the time I was old enough, I moved on to like the Xbox and Xbox 360. Breath of Fire. Castlevania Chronicles. Okay. Double check, make sure I don't have, because I've got a ton of the Castlevania games on my Series X. Chess. Okay, so it's not available on Xbox, so that one will be staying. What the heck? Wow, so this game roasts you, huh? So we got, You Think You Could Beat Me? It's funny to me that the little girl seems to be the most talented one. Do I really need another chess game? I have a chess game on all of my other gaming platforms, so I really need one on my PS3. I could always just take it out of the cart. It's fine. The car is full. Oh no. Crap. I didn't think this through. Guess I didn't think about it. So before I started streaming, I added Drakengard 3. I guess I'm gonna have to start writing the rest of these down. PS Classics. Alright. Cool Borders. I've heard of Cool Borders. I don't know. I'm not a big sports game guy. Like, I like a couple of them, but it's like they're cool to play like once. And it's like, and then the Crash Bandicoot games, I've got all of those. Darkstalkers. And of course I played them a ton when I was a kid. Darkstalkers 3. Oh, I recognize her. I'm not necessarily into fighting games either. My favorite being Evil Zone, which I don't think is on the PlayStation 3 store. Stalkers 3. It kind of reminds me of Street Fighter. So I need to figure out how many. I'll go ahead and write down and put a Dark Stalkers 3 question mark. Destruction Derby. Dino Crisis 1 and 2, got those. Heracles. Oh, I remember the Emperor's New Groove video game. My pen is running out. So luckily I got another. I'm a writer, so I've always got plenty within reach. New Groove. Econite. Interesting. Front Mission 3. Run Mission 3. Sounds somewhat familiar. Oh, it looks kind of cool. Okay, so it's like a grid-based mech game, kinda. Cool. Gaia Seed. Gex. I'll just put down Gex Trilogy. My fiance really likes the Gex games. I'll have to let her know that I'll probably end up getting these. Lovable couch potato. Grandia. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got this one already. Heroin Dream. Heroin Dream 2. Sounds like a waifu game. It's a little too, no offense to people that like it, that's a little too weeby for me. International Track and Field, the hardest DS game I'm playing through right now. Soul Reaver. Lucifer Rising. Oh, Medieval. That was another game that I played like the demo for. Drink pause. But because it was, you know, a game with the skeleton man. For a fact, this isn't it. Themes, but games. Sonic Adventure $3.99. I wish they would have separated it into, you know, it's like here. Heck is even that? I hear ya. Let's watch the trailer.
Rated mature.
kind of reminds me of Outcast, Outlast. I almost said Outcast.
Oh, Amy, everything is going to be okay.
Is it though? Ah. Okay. Add that to the list. Altered Beast. Something bestial. Let's try this. Okay, awesome. Alright, so we get some more options doing different filters. Or what if I... Okay. I got Blood Rain. 1 and 2 on my Series X. We'll go through all the filters. Contra, Chrono Trigger, I've got that one right here. I know a lot of people say Fatal Frame 2 and 3. I know a lot of people say the PlayStation 1 version of Chrono Trigger is the worst, but that being said, I got that copy, this copy right here, for like, I think it was like $15, and it's nice. Like, I like the Greatest Hits green banner, and I feel like I'm the only one that does. It's a shame though that I know, like, in a lot of these discs, they've got really cool designs on them, but man, I just hate they don't make stuff like this anymore. It's like companies are making all of the money, but it's like they're cutting so many corners. God Hand. Interesting. It looks different. Grandia 3. Kind of looks like the models from, like, I mean, look at the, I don't like Grand Theft Auto, but I mean, look, you can get them real cheap on the PS3 store. Manhunt, Max Payne, Mega Man Legends 2, definitely going on there. So I've got Metal Gear Solid on the Master Collection. Oddworld. Oh, my stomach is hungry. Persona 2. I've heard these games are long. Are you the first one on scene? Did you see anyone suspicious? Anything suspicious when you got here? When did you get here? Sure. Rayman Arena. Rayman themed party game. Sounds interesting. Oh, it's a PS2 game. I remember playing the Rayman games when I was a kid. They're pretty fun. So it doesn't look that much different from, what was it, Rayman Legends? It kind of looks like a PS2 game. Like, or I'm sorry, PS1 game. Huh. Write it down. Rayman. To put these in tiers. Rygar. Shin Megami Tensei 2. Digital Devil. I've heard of Shin Megami Tensei. Is that related to Persona? Am I crazy? It's a long-ass title. Okay, the screenshots look interesting. Okay, so it's a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei. Interesting. Okay. Shin Megami. There's more PS2 games than I expected. Tensei. I'll do it. DDS2. Let's see if future me knows what the hell that is. Oh. Okay. Shin Megami Tensei DDS. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Wow. I'm just gonna put plus 2 more games. Oops. Siren. Oh, that's creepy. Huh. Okay. Well, we're definitely adding that one. That one looks cool. Siren. Take my headphones off. Star Wars, Bounty Hunter. Stella. Gotta download the trailer. Miasma. Isn't that the sickness from Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles? I'm gonna Google this one too. Stella Deuce, Gate of Eternity. Huh. Is it strange that I can't tell what kind of game it is from, or like gameplay wise? Grid combat. Okay. Stella Deuce. Suikoden. I know that Suikoden just came out with a remaster for modern consoles. I'll put down S-U-K-O-D-N 4 games? Question mark? Siphon filter. Alright, so let's go back up to the top. Rises to the top. And we'll go... kind of curious, what's the oldest game on here? Cool Borders. Go from Z. Xenogears, yep. So, if you ever were curious about playing Xenogears, it's cheaper for you to get a PS3 and to buy this digitally, because you can get a PS3 for probably between 100 and 150 bucks, depending on which model you get. Maybe you get one for even cheaper on Marketplace, but honestly, I would recommend if you have a local, so it might even been $6. If you have a local retro store, buy a PS3 and get Xenogears off the PS3 store while you can, because you're going to spend less than what you would buying a PS1 or 2, or I guess if you have those consoles already. And again, it's like a copy of Xenogears. Let me see. What is Game Eye is usually the app I go to. Let's see what does it say, and it's usually pretty spot on. Not Xenografts. Alright, so loose, it's $114, and complete in box, $191. So, I mean, if you buy a PS3 brand new, or not brand new, if you buy it used, you're spending less than just buying Xenogears by itself. Wild Arms. I don't know anything about Wild Arms. Let's write it down. Vagrant Story is another one. Oh, Twisted Metal. Trapped. What kind of gooner game is this? Interesting. It's an action game. Deception. Huh. Apparently it's a spin-off of the Deception series. Let's see if those games are on here too. Archer Trap. Rainbow Six. Reading about this game, and it just didn't catch my interest as much as I like the Mega Man Legends world. So I want to get a plethora of games before they disappear and become, you can only get them, when the sky, this words, with the prices skyrocket. Tecmo's Deception. Tech. Deception. Tekken is another series I would like to play. The thing is with fighting games is like I don't have friends to play these with. They're not as fun to play by myself, but I'll put it on the list as a maybe. Oh, there's more squeaking in. So there's the first one's like game, and the fourth. It's strange they don't have number 3. My stepson has this game, or at least he has the Xbox version. Well, it looks like that one might be delisted actually. Oh yeah, there's no price. Ooh, the Spyro games. I have the remastered versions of these, but it might be kind of cool to have the OG trilogy. So I just do I double dip on Spyro though? Sorcerer's Maze. Silent Hill, another really, really expensive game that, again, it would be cheaper to buy a PS3 and then get the digital version of Silent Hill. Did I write Shin Megami Tensei? So we'll go, oops, A to Z. How many games we had already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Almost 40 games. Yikes. It's... Rainfire. Laminate of Innocence. Castle Shingami 2. Oh, Shikigami. My bad. It's like a weird tower defense game. Crimson Sea 2. Delta Force. X-Force. Remember the Bugs Life game as well? Shadow Tower. That looks... Okay, I've looked at this one before. Grow Lancer. Grow Lancer. It's a PS2 game. It's interesting. Huh. Okay, it's a possibility. Grow Lancer. Blowout. Neo Contra. seeing games that I've... Warhawk, that doesn't look familiar. Oh, there's the other Rayman. Rayman 2, The Great Escape. I think that was the one that I played. Where you're like... There's like pirate ships or something. Mobile Light Force. Red alert. So I think the Resident Evil OG trilogy was the first thing I bought when my fiance gave me this PS3, and I've told this story before, but she was like, I have got a PS3 because I was thinking about buying one. She had two, but this one that I've been playing Peace Walker on didn't work. Like, it was having some issues. It wouldn't take or read discs. So she's like, you can just have it, and I was like, okay, I'll just use it for digital games. And one night I was like looking inside the disc tray, and I'm like, it looks like there's like 4 discs just jammed in there. Like, I mean, it's a really tight slot, so I could have been wrong. So I ended up watching a video about how to take a PS3 apart. So I took it apart, and lo and behold, there were 4 DVDs that had been stuck in there. And our theory is that one of the kids did it when they were like 2 or 3 years old. So I got the discs out, and lo and behold, I can't believe the disc tray still works after having 4 things just stuffed into it. Grow Lancer. Oops. Alright. So this is a different one. It's only for PS Vita. Got. Or is this the... Heritage of War. Oh, is this one not available? You tricked... Okay, I was getting ready to say you tricked me. Well... So do they have Suikoden 3? They do. They do have it. Well, I think we got a decent list. So I'll have to go. So how much storage do I have on my PS3 right now? Settings under system settings, maybe. Nope. System information. Free space. 179 gigs. Okay, so I'll have to go through and make sure I don't have anything extra. But that was fun going through the store. I hope that, I mean, if you're planning on doing this, I'd recommend doing it sooner rather than later. At least making like a list and trying to figure out what it is you're interested in. Because, you know, the July of next year will be here before you know it, and I think for some other countries it's ending even sooner. At least they gave us like a year's notice, and it wasn't like, oh, it's happening next week. So that way, so I could spread the purchases out. So at least there's that. But thanks for tuning in. I'll be back playing, hopefully finishing Peace Walker soon, just because Chapter 5 is dragging on. But take care.